As you can see, my neighbor has a Japanese maple tree. Just 2 days ago, this was full, all red. Last night we had a big windstorm, so it blew off like 70% of all the leaves. And of course, they're on my lawn, right? It's not my tree, but the leaves are now on my lawn. So I have to clean up her leaves that are on my lawn. About a year ago, a company called Snapfresh sent me this. It was the first electric leaf blower that was sent to me for review. I gave it a bad review because I'll show you why. It has a 20-volt battery. Look how small it is, right? And when you turn it on to the first setting, now high, same thing. Okay, now we're gonna try the NASM on just high strength, okay? So as you saw, I only ran it for about 2 minutes and the battery died. So it was half charged, right? And then I put it on turbo for most of those 2 minutes. And the 2 minutes got me this much, right? But then the battery died. So if you're saying that it being half charged gives me 2 minutes, then a fully charged battery would give me what, 5 minutes? Maybe, if I'm lucky, 10 minutes? So to charge up your battery full and to maybe get 10 minutes of blowing time, well, honestly, you're not going to be able to finish your entire lawn if you need it, if you only had 10 minutes to blow. In the meantime, I've got some leaves around here. I'm just going to use this push mower, suck up all the leaves because I want to drain the gas out of here before I store it for next season. Normally I would just blow the leaves with the leaf blower, right? And then suck it up with the Toro, right? With the bagger system. But I had 2 or 3 mowers in the back that I wanted to start winterizing because I wanted to put my Toro 616Z zero turn away into that shed. I didn't really use it all that much this year, maybe once or twice, you know, to pick up the bulk of the leaves, right? But I whipped out 2 or 3 push mowers today because I wanted to drain the gas. They all had baggers, so I wanted to use them, use up the gas so I can just store them, you know, instead of having to drain the gas. I mean, this thing over here, man, I gotta tell you, this is my Craftsman, the one I got for free from Nick Iardi over in West Islip. He just gave it to me. Anyway, I had another bagger from another pick, whatever, and it fit on here, so it's on there. It's from Troy Build, obviously, but this is a Craftsman. But it's the same thing because this is made by MTD, which makes Troy Built as well as the new Craftsman. This is the M110 series with the 550EX auto choke engine from Briggs & Stratton. I have had about 24 of these or similar, right? MTD, Craftsman, Troy Built, whatever, they all look the same here. And honestly, every one of them that I've had cut real well, started really well, especially the EX version without the primer bulb, the auto choke. I mean, I absolutely love this mower. It didn't have that much gas in it. I mean, when I opened up the thing, it was like maybe there, you know? I've been going back and forth with this thing seemingly for an hour and a half or something, and it does not run out of gas. I mean, I hardly have any more leaves to suck. I mean, except for, you know, near the soccer net here, where it always, leaves always get bunched up in the soccer net, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to mow. I told my daughter, I says, when can I get rid of this thing? She goes, well, I have another year of varsity. I'm like, oh. Anyway, so it looks like I might have to come out here again with a push mower or something, because it's still there, you know what I mean? Even after yesterday's wind. But that's the fun part of fall cleanups. You get your exercise for sure. I could have done it the easy way, but like I said, I wanted to get rid of the gas. It's still running. It's still running. Now I'm gonna fire up the Toro 616 zero turn, bring it to the backyard, take the bagger system off, and winterize it. How I'm gonna winterize it? Well, because I didn't really use it this year. I thought I was, but I didn't, you know. My 2 or 3 fall cleanups so far have been a big bundle of the leaves coming down, and once you suck it up, they're off the trees. There's nothing else to suck up, you know, except for that silly maple tree. So there's so much gas in there that there's a fuel shutoff. I'm just gonna turn the fuel shutoff off, let it run dry in the carburetor, and then pour some stabilizer into the gas tank to stabilize the fuel. As long as no fuel goes into the carburetor and sits there all winter, it should be good to go next year. So I'm going to fire it up and just park it here. Then I'm going to use my Red Max and blow out the remaining leaves behind my bushes. Fortunately, my bagger system doesn't fit through the door, so I have to remove the bagger system before I can store this away. This is a commercial Red Max backpack roller. About the harmful effects of the 10% ethanol that's in your unleaded gas from your gas station. Here on the East Coast, as winter nears, I think about storing my summer lawn equipment for the winter. Ethanol absorbs moisture, and what it does is it could rust or corrode and clog up your jets in your carburetor. That's why I use Ethanol Safeguard with stabilizers from my friends over at Lucas Oil Products. Before you store your machines, a little bit of Lucas goes a long way. When you're ready to use your machines again, yeah, I like to show that commercial once in a while. So like I said, I got plenty of gas in here. I'm using Ethanol Safeguard with stabilizers. A little bit of Lucas goes a long way. So because I know I have like probably 2 gallons in here, putting a decent amount, maybe half, and that ought to take care of the stabilizing of the ethanol in the gas tank. Now I'm going to shut off the fuel shutoff switch over here and cut the fuel. It's hiding under here. I feel it. There's a knob, not a knob, but a knob, and I just tightened it. So now I'm gonna just turn it on, run it until it runs out of gas. But first, because it's a hydro, you got to get it in there first and let it run. So I drove it in there, and in less than 30 seconds the engine stopped. Tried to crank it again, wouldn't start, so that means that the fuel cut off the gas. No gas is in the carburetor now, and now this is ready to store for the entire winter. Hopefully next year we'll just put gas in it and it'll start right up. Bagger system fit on the side over here, and I'm just going to close this up after the muffler kind of cools down a little bit so that I don't melt my door. Not that it matters because this thing's a piece of junk anyway. But look at all this stuff. I got a lot of work to do next year. Got a lot of mowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 or 15 lawn mowers. I think 5 or 7 of them work. The other ones I have to mess with, but I'll have plenty of mowers to sell for next spring. I also have this thing. I just tried starting it, doesn't start. I'm not gonna bother. There's a lot of gas in there too. I'm just not gonna bother. So I'm gonna start doing some snow blowers now, because we are getting close to that time where the snow blowers have to be ready to go for the snow, and then I could sell them. I have about 5 in my collapse tent over here. Still have that. I've got an Aaron's. I've got my big monster over here. I've got a Craftsman 828, something like that. I do need to try to get this thing going for Pete, Mike's friend. I have to get this running for him, and in return, I'm keeping those 2 tractors he gave me. So I do have to try to get that going for him. I think it might just be a carb clean, honestly. This I just fixed the other day. My friend Gary actually wants it for his mom's house in Queens, so I don't think I'm gonna sell it. I'm just gonna make a deal with my friend. These 2 just sitting here, I don't know. A little overwhelming, honestly. But this thing, man, I've been using this all day. It won't run out of gas. Can't believe it. Look, there's still a lot of gas in there. Shoot. Could it be that after? Finally this thing runs out of gas. Just got a package from Quinn the Mailman. It's from Amazon Prime. Nice cool little box over here. Oh, come on, man. Aha! It's a toolbox from Hipa360.com. I'm going to show this to you. You ready? Oh, whoa! Every conceivable carburetor tool known to man. Holy cow, that's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 or 15 of the most common. I actually think every one of them is here. I bought a kit a while back and it only had the 3 most common. This is probably every carburetor fuel air adjustment screw tool that you could possibly use. This is fantastic. This is exactly what I needed, because remember when I had that backpack blower? I couldn't adjust the carburetor because I didn't have that tool. It was the one with the circle with the offset dot right on the side. I didn't have it. I ended up selling that thing anyway to get it out of my face. But this would have came in handy at that time. Ooh. A tachometer. So you can check out, so you can test the RPMs of your machines while you adjust the fuel mixture. That's very handy. I've never had, well, actually I do have one. Roger McDonald gave me one. It works pretty good. But you know, I gauge the RPM with my ear. That's too high. Yeah, that's good. That's how I do it. Thank you to Hipa360 for another great item. Check the description in the video for a link to this kit and Hipa360. They make some good shit. What can I do? I gotta leave it here. I got nowhere else to put this shit. I got them in between the bushes now. Holy cow. And then after I clear out that shed of my snowblowers for the year, I'm gonna have to chop that that thing down and throw it away, because I'm tired of looking at it, right? And also my kids, they made me buy them this. They used it for exactly 1 year. They've been on it maybe 24 times, and it's been sitting here for 2 years. I gotta get rid of this too. Why? And anyway, so look, now that I've cleared out my garage of the 616 zero turn, I'm gonna put this in there because I plan on getting this tuned up and running well for the guy, Pete. So I'm gonna roll this into my garage now. Just look at who rang my bell as I was editing this video. It's Ken from Ken Small Engines and Henry Morowski.
Hey, you got that right.
Hey guys, what the hell are you doing here?
Well, we're on a mission. Yeah. Well, Henry, you go first. Well, I wanted to give you this.
Ooh, is it a $1,000 bill?
Maybe a $2,000 bill.
Holy cow! Monopoly money.
Yeah, there you go.
No, so it's a sticker or something?
2 stickers.
Awesome. It's going on the Wall of Fame.
We are on a mission. It's Christina Pate's 25th birthday.
Yep.
25th. And we figured we'd surprise her because Henry and I are buddies from up in Connecticut. So we drove 2 hours to get here this morning. Yep. We went to Dick's Hills Diner. I took out a mortgage. I afforded breakfast. All right. It's a little more expensive.
It's expensive here in Long Island.
Yeah. And it was suggested by Jason, so I'm going to send him the bill. But anyway, and Mick, I did tip 20%, Mick, just so you know.
20%?
That's what we tip in Connecticut.
That's
so we
generous.
Tip, yeah. So anyway, we're coming down here. We're going to meet up. We're going to surprise Christina. Okay, we brought her flowers. Jason's getting a cake. We're going to be at her dining room table so that when she walks in from school, we're going to sing her happy birthday. So stay tuned for that, guys. We're going to have a great time.
Right.
That sounds like a real good time. I hope they capture all this stuff on video.
And just remember, guys, when you want it done right, you can see Henry at Mowers and Blowers.
So Henry.
Oh, where's your spot, Henry?
This is funny. I mean, a Henry and a Henry. I don't have too many Henry friends.
It depends. Now it depends on where he puts it, Henry, to see what how you rank.
Henry, why don't you tell me where you want me to put it? Henry said.
No, you don't want to know that.
Henry gave. You don't know what Henry gave me these wonderful stickers.
Oh wow,
Thank you very
got the
much.
multicolor, cool.
Hey, these are holographic, huh?
I was gonna say almost like a mower and blower sticker.
Yeah. Isn't the holographic a lot more interesting?
Oh yeah, they are cool.
You know what I'm saying? It may be a little more whatever, but I mean, if it's a sticker, first of all, holographic also makes it waterproof too.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna put one on the thing. Choose your spot, buddy boy.
You have room up there?
Look, you see Terrell Owens. Terrell Owens needs to eventually get covered. So choose a spot, Hank. Oh wait a minute. Do people call you Hank?
Yes.
Oh yeah, everybody calls him Hank.
I hate it.
Yeah.
My father was a Hank.
Because
though.
you got Hank the other guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey Henry.
Oh yeah, you got the ammo guy.
Hey Henry,
Where's your fingernails?
where are you gonna put?
I was gonna say when you were up at Bass Pro, you were literally 5 miles from me.
All right, Hank, tell me where.
Okay.
Well, look,
right next to Roger McDonald there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right next to Roger McDonald.
Yeah.
Henry Morowski's joining Mowers and Blowers Wall of Fame.
Yeah. Roger's a nice guy too, so it's
Oh,
nice
yeah.
to have him next.
Roger's a great guy.
He is,
I,
yeah.
I gotta tell you, I think Roger might be my #1 fan.
Yeah. Oh, I think he is.
I think mine now is John Clem.
Yeah.
John Clem has done just about everything on my channel. But cool.
Right.
All right. All set, Henry?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks, buddy boy. So now I've got this in my backyard. Now I've got this in my garage. I've been out for a while. I'm kind of looking forward to trying to get this going because when I moved it last, it started up for a second, but then it just stopped. So no fuel is getting to it for some reason. Maybe the carburetor's dirty, maybe the fuel solenoid has issues, but other than that, we'll have to see. So kind of looking forward to working on this. I've never worked on a riding mower this modern before, which kind of worries me because those MTD engines, you can't find those Power More carburetors too easily, and they're not that cheap either. They're not like $5 or $10, you know what I mean? So I hope I can clean the carburetor and there's nothing really wrong with it, and hopefully I can get this running so I can get it off my chest. I've just got so many things to do, but today was a big part of it. Winterizing 2 or 3 push mowers that had gas in it, trying to use up all the gas by cleaning up my yard, you know what I mean? I gotta tell you, that Craftsman, the red Craftsman push mower, I love it. I think it's great, and that thing runs fantastic, you know? And apparently it's very fuel efficient. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me on today's fall cleanup number 3. I think there might be another one because there's still red leaves on that damn maple tree, but we'll see what happens. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
And just remember, guys, when you want it done right, you can see Henry at Mowers and Blowers.
That was awesome. Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.